So we are just a few days away from, well, a time to be thankful and rejoice and or be irritated by our family members that we don't like. But we're going to say a time to be thankful and rejoice. It is almost Thanksgiving. So I managed to go through my collection and find 7 men's fragrances that I think will go over pretty good on the Thanksgiving holiday. If you want to know what those fragrances are, meet me on the other side of this intro, and we're going to chop it up a bit. Hey, sit tight, and I'll see you in just a second. What's going on, everybody? You guessed it, it is your boy, Trey Sense, and I would like to take just a minute, since we are in the week of Thanksgiving, to thank you for being the best part of this channel and for always returning to the scene of the crime. We live in a country that, even as bad as things have been, we still have a lot to be thankful and grateful for. So happy Thanksgiving to you all. Not saying that this is the last video that I'll put up before Thanksgiving, but I know this one's going up Monday, and we're fixing to start that countdown to Thanksgiving Day. And after Thanksgiving Day, you know, you got the Christmas holidays. So let's get it. What we're going to talk about. How many did I pick out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bam. The number of completion. 7 fragrances from my humble collection that I think you guys would enjoy wearing during this holiday season. No further ado, let's get into it. You ready? All right. From the House of Burberry. And it needs no introduction. It is Burberry London. Burberry or Burberry. I think here in the South we pronounce it Burberry. But I think in the UK they actually pronounce it Burberry. So, oh man. Sweet, spicy, piney, a little bit leathery, but nonetheless, versatile little fragrance for this time of the year. Me personally, I'm a big hoodie guy. I love my hoodies. This is one I definitely think would go really good on a hoodie, but I also think it smells really, really good, and I would dress this one up a little bit more, especially you're going to be around your family members, so you're probably going to take the opportunity to dress nice, but you still want to be comfortable, but you're still going to dress nice. So this is one I think would go great with a nice pair of corduroys and some nice boots, some good shoes, and a pretty sweater. I think that's how I would dress this one, me personally. You know, yes, I would wear it with a hoodie, and yes, you can, but I have so many other fragrances. If I was going to take the time to put this one on, I think I would dress it up just a little bit. I wouldn't try to suit and tie it necessarily, but I definitely would, again, a nice pair of slacks and a sweater is how I think this fragrance would best be dressed. From the House of Burberry. For those who need to see boxes and bottles and all of that, Burberry's London. Sticking with the House of Burberry, another one that I think is great for this time of the year. And also, I didn't say this either, when you're thinking about this video and these fragrances, also keep in mind that it's Thanksgiving dinner. You're probably going to be around a lot of people, so I'm not trying to suggest the strongest, most protruding fragrances. I am thinking of fragrances that are pleasing to everyone's palate, if that makes any sense. From the House of Burberry as well. It is Touch. This was my scent of the day. I wore this to work tonight as I was preparing for this video. I said, you know what? I'm gonna just wear this one to work because I haven't worn it in so long, and it's one that I need to get out and get on my skin. This one, to me, when I smell this fragrance, I'll tell you what I think about. I think about being in the mountains, walking out onto the patio or the porch or the deck or whatever, and just taking a deep, deep breath of cool mountain air. That's what this fragrance reminds me of. It's just cool, it's refreshing, it's crisp, it's fresh, it's clean. as my boy Manuel would say, it's elegant. It's just good. It's just good. It's just all around good. Nobody is going to tell you that you smell bad if you have this fragrance on. Now, it may not be the most compliment getting of fragrances. It may not be one that just turns heads, but it is one that if you dress this fragrance right, which to me is, again, nice pair of blue jeans, a nice button-up shirt, you know, something nice but not over the top, but just clean and grown man. You know what I mean? I think you may get some attention with this one, but the right kind of attention. I don't think it's going to be that, oh my God, somebody sprayed on too much cologne type of attention. I think it's going to be one of those when you come through. And fellas, never underestimate the power of sillage, that scent trail. That's going to put something on their mind. I'm telling you, listen to me now. Believe me later on. I'm telling you, when you come bopping down through there, and you got on 6 gallons and they smell you before they get there, they may be like, "Ooh, that smells good," but it's kind of a turnoff. And that's very disappointing to me because, I leave a scent trail, bro. I leave a con trail. I'm like chemtrails when I come through that bad boy. X's are all in the sky. But, but that's just me. But you come be-bopping down through there with this on, you're going to leave a nice, fresh, but masculine fragrance. Again, just like with the Burberry London, I pick up on just a little bit of leather. I pick up on more leather in this, but nonetheless, I just think it's a really, really good fragrance. Really, really good fragrance. Dressy, just a little bit, not too over the top, but a little bit more than just a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? From the house of Burberry. It is Burberry's Touch. Now, this next one, nothing says holidays to me like Happy Land Studios Home for the Holidays. And you see the levels on this. Now, if you have this, and it just smells like you walked into grandmama's house and she's baking cookies and sweet potato pies and things like that. The thing I want to tell you about any Happy Land Studio fragrance is it does not take but just a squirt or two, and you are good, and you are good for hours. So this is one, if you decide to wear this, 1, 2, if you go 3 sprays, I'm trying to think of where you would place them 3. Maybe 1 to the back of your neck, and maybe 1 to your chest, and then maybe 1 mid-arm. That's about it. That's about all you're gonna need, because this stuff is potent and it smells amazing, and that's what I get from it, is fresh baked gingerbread cookies or just fresh baked pastries. Just that smell that's in the house when Thanksgiving dinner is being made, and all the different smells from baking. And it is Happy Land Studios Home for the Holidays. Great name for that fragrance. Now, this next one may surprise some of you that I put it on this list again, but it's one that I just think of when I think of the holidays, and this is just me and my thoughts, from the house of Versace, and it is Versace's Dreamer. Versace's Dreamer. Now, again, this is one you can't spray but just a little bit of this on, and I'm gonna give myself a squirt right there, just a little bit. You don't need a ton of this at all. I think this is a masterful fragrance. I think it's done really, really well. I think it's mass appealing. Very, very pleasing. Very old school, powerhouse, classy type of scent. Just my thoughts. If somebody like Tom Ford or Clive Christensen or MFK or any of these other big names that we go crazy over every time they release, Roja, released a scent, 98% of this, and put it in a fancy bottle and charged $400 for it, and said it was an act straight, you would have people clamoring all over this fragrance. They wouldn't shut up about it. They'd be telling you how great it is and how you must have, you know, this fragrance. But because it's Versace and it's easy to get, I don't think there's ever been a time I've walked in a TJ Maxx, Ross, Burlington, or whatever and not seen Dreamer in one of those stores at some point. It's just readily available and out there for you to have. And I like it. I just like it. To me, it has a certain wateriness and smoothness to it that I just think would go really, really good if you got one of them Biggie Smalls, Coogee sweaters, or one of them Bill Cosby sweaters that you're gonna wear on Thanksgiving Day. Again, you don't have to go but 2 or 3 sprays of this and you're gonna be good. Maybe sprinkle a little baby powder on your chest and rub it in, and then hit yourself with this. Or what you could do is hit your undershirt, bam, back of your neck, bam, and then your chest, bam. 3 sprays, and I think you're gonna be just fine with Versace's Dreamer. I like this fragrance. I like it a lot, I really do. I think this is a timeless classic. I really do. And the colder it is, the better. Now you can wear this in the heat all you want. But for me, it's a cold day, a cold weather banger all day long. That smells good to me. Versace's Dreamer. The older I get, the more I appreciate fragrances like this. All right. Got 3 more. This next one is a cheapie, but it just reminds me of the holidays, and it is the Silhouettes. It is Michael Jordan's Legend. And notice the levels on these fragrances. Have you noticed the levels on these? I'm telling you guys, this is my wheelhouse. I reach for fragrances like this quite a bit. Michael Jordan Legend. At one time, this was one of the legends in Fragcom. Absolutely horrible atomizer. Doesn't want to spray well, but you're not wearing the atomizer. You're wearing this delicious, sweet, syrupy, gourmandy type of juice. And you see that juice color on there? That's what you get. I mean, it smells just like it looks. It looks like you would pour that over some hot biscuits or some pancakes, some hot cakes and some sausage with some butter. Man. And that's what it smells like. That's what it smells like. It just smells so rich and syrupy for the $10 to $12 to $13 that you're gonna pay for Michael Jordan Legend. Personally, I feel like this is one everybody should have in their collection. It's said to be a clone of, what is it, Bond Number 9 in New Harlem or whatever. I don't know. What I do know is for the price point, this smells really, really good. I like it. I may wear this to work tomorrow. It is Michael Jordan's Legend. And this is one, you can definitely dress this up, but this is one I would keep low, low, low. I would definitely, hoodie, sweatshirt, long sleeve t-shirt, whatever, sweats, however you're going to your Thanksgiving, because everybody does Thanksgiving different. Some people are not even gonna do traditional Thanksgiving food on Thanksgiving. Some people are gonna do smoked turkeys and smoked chicken wings or fried fish or whatever, just whatever your situation is. If you're going to an event that's more laid back and more casual, consider this one. Consider this one from the house of Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan Legend. This next one is, to me, a Swiss Army knife of fragrances, and it's on the list because it smells good. It's very, very Swiss Army, just a multiple purpose fragrance. 3, it smells good. And 4, it's just so non-offensive and easy and fits every occasion up. You can dress it down, you can play it, whichever. From the house of Bleu de Chanel, it is Bleu de Chanel. And this is the EDT. I just love this fragrance. And I have the EDT, the EDP, and the Parfum from Chanel. This is just a winner in every aspect to me. This is one of those fragrances that I reach for if I'm dealing with people that every fragrance in the world irritates them or whatever. I find that I can wear Bleu de Chanel and it doesn't irritate them. They don't complain about it. It's not a sneeze fest or, oh, whatever you got on is so strong. This is one of those that just sits right down and does exactly what it's supposed to do. And I know this is the world's largest bottle of it, but and I just realized that, which you won't be able to see, but I will, that I grabbed the Parfum and not the EDT. Nonetheless, you get the hint. Bleu de Chanel, the EDT, that bright, what is that? Grapefruit note in the top of it, that citrus note in the top of it, to me is just where it's at. It's just where it's at. I like the fragrance. I like it a lot. Swiss Army. I'm trying to think of which one I got first. It seems like I got them out of order. It seems like I got this one first, which was the Parfum, and had to go back and get the EDP. You know what? Y'all sit tight because it's gonna bug me. I think my mic will reach. Give me one tick. Let's figure this out. All right, my peoples. That's that one. Y'all still with me? Hold on. I'm about back. And you see why I was confused. All right. Okay, because these two bottles are the same size. Yes, okay. This is the Parfum. And I think that's the one I got for, I don't know. I don't know which one I got first. I don't remember. I love this. You know what? I'm fixing to waste the spray. Things I do for y'all. Oh, man. Love this fragrance. To me, this is just a versatile Swiss Army knife fragrance. And it's one that you can, oh, man. That citrus in that is just mixed in with the incense. I love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Bleu de Chanel, the EDT. Love it. Love it. Now, I like the Eau de Parfum as well. It's good. But the EDT is my favorite. And then I also have the Parfum. I got a little bitty itty bitty bottle of the Parfum. But my favorite out of the Bleu de Chanel's and the one I was intending to add to this list was the EDT. That's a certified banger all day long. That citrus and that incense mixes so well in that, and it just smells good. Last but not least, and you can go with either one of these, from the house of Acqua di Gio. This one is Profumo. Now, if you have Profundo, you can go with it. Either one. Profumo, Profundo, Tomato, either one. You can go with either one of those. I'm going with Profumo. And I like the citrus in this. It's just so smooth, so classy, so grown man. And I'm gonna give myself a squirt of this as well. Just so easy, and you just don't hear much about these fragrances anymore. And I want you guys to feel like you can wear these with confidence, just because your favorite reviewer may not be talking about them as much. I think that'll go great during the Thanksgiving holidays and the Christmas holidays. How would I dress this one? Very, very simple. Jeans and a button up. That's what this fragrance says to me. You know, it just doesn't come across that you're trying too hard. It comes across that you know you smell good, you're confident, and you're gonna rock it out. This bad boy right here, absolutely love it. One more time, from the house of Acqua di Gio, it is Profumo. If you don't have Profumo and you have Profundo, that one will be good too. They both will be good, but that smells so good. The citrus in that is so nice. And the incense in that Bleu de Chanel EDT is coming through, and it is a win for me. It is such a win. All right, guys. That has been 7 fragrances for my collection that I think you guys should definitely consider wearing on the Thanksgiving holidays. With that being said, again, listen, I love you all, and I'm so glad that we take this journey together. It means so much to me. You know, it really does. It really does. It means a lot to me. So I'm gonna get off of here, take a few pictures, try to come up with a thumbnail, edit this video so you guys can see it. I'm sure you'll see me at least one more time before Thanksgiving, but if not, hope you all have a wonderful, happy, and safe Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time off work and enjoy your turkey. So until next time, guys, you know the routine. Thank you for returning to the scene of the crime. I love you all, and may God bless you all. Until next time, guys, peace.